It's Friday, and it's time for karaoke with Damoose.
What it is, YouTube. You know who it is. It's your boy Damoose. Let's kick it. Okay, so Friday the 13th, man. Not so good day. Everything happened that would want to happen, that a DJ would fear happened. Okay, so first thing that happened was I get to the gig and we get set up. We put the speaker stand scrims on both the stands, got them ready to go. And I put the first speaker on, the one that I just fixed. Went on just perfect. Then I put the speaker on the second speaker stand. And I went behind, after I got it all like locked down, I went behind and I realized I forgot to raise it up. So I go over and I go to raise it up and I turn the knob and I push the button to get the thing to raise, and I noticed the stand started going down when it was going up. The speaker was going up and the stand was going down. So basically the stand was, so I was like, I know he tightened it because I sat there and watched him. So I go over and lo and behold, the other stand. Well, your boy forgot that I tightened the speaker on the stand, and when I turned the speaker, I hate these stands. It broke up on the neck where the assist is. The assist is fine. The assist works great. But there's that little piece. It's like a little bracket that holds the piece down, holds it together. Well, I snapped that little snap that little plastic piece. So now the stand is useless. So I had to put the speaker on the floor because I didn't have no choice, because I didn't have my other stand with me, which I should have had the other stands. These stands, these Rockville stands, they suck. So anyway, that's the first thing that happened. And the second thing that happened in this video, and then I'll give you the breakdown of the video later. And the second thing that happened to me on this occasion is I didn't pay my karaoke. I thought I had it paid, but it wasn't paid. And I looked like a heel. I had to go in and pay it real quick and then get it started. But luckily it was 7:01 and it was me that it came on, not nobody else. Usually what I do is I start at 7:01. At 7 o'clock, I get everything going. I did a sound check. I did everything. Everything worked fine for the sound check. I went through the whole music. I don't understand it. But then I went in again, and it told me I had to pay for it. Totally cool. It was my fault. So I went and paid real quick and then got done. But anyway, without further ado, check the video out and be on the lookout for me on the other side of the video. Friday the 13th. I like it. Leave a comment below. Caring and sharing. Subscribe to my channel. And follow me on Instagram and Facebook.
If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. Lord, that's too big to go James Brown. Yeah! You know the...
Come on, Peter. Honey, I wanna know what you
The world will keep on turning. Got to be, I search only for something I can't see. And some say it's like you gotta fight. Right. At your side,
there's only you in my life. Go, Lionel.
it was getting late, and I was scared.
All the best.
Black fly in your shot.
Summer loving, had me up blind.
Summer loving, having so fast, trying some new fashion. Don't change the black magic woman. Got a black magic woman out in the moonlight. Just you maybe some more. Something that is planned. Wanna be a fucking man.
Watching the tide roll in. I'll be watching somebody to lean on. Please.
I guess it's because I kinda changed my mind. Never let it show. 'Cause she could never answer yes or no, no. In the time of your life, ooh, see that girl
Watching you. Sweet Caroline.
dreams dancing out of the beams of the neon moon. That was the last song, folks. Good job, Hot Phone Jack. Thank you, Terry. Too much fun for Karaoke Night at the Legion. Good job.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this this video this time of karaoke on Friday the 13th. It's a pretty crazy night. Like I said, the speaker stand failed me, so I had to put the speaker on the floor. I had to turn the speaker down because every time you put the speaker on the floor or you put it at ear level, it kind of gets really, really loud. So that's why we have to keep the speaker, maybe the horn above their ears. That way it doesn't hurt that bad. Now, when you're dancing and stuff like that, you really won't hear it. But we will be moving over to the other side, and I will have the old speakers. The speaker stands. These speaker stands, I'm just gonna say forget about it. I wouldn't get the speaker stands. There's a lot of headache with them. They worked, but then there's a couple things that I didn't like about the speaker stands. For one, after you got done using them and you pulled them down, the hydraulics wouldn't go all the way down, so that it stuck out like this far above the pull. You actually had to turn it and push down on it and then push the button in and use all your weight to push down on the speaker stand in order to get it in the speaker stand bag. Now, you didn't have to do that if you didn't want to use the speaker stand bags, but that's the drawback of those speaker stands. They worked wonderful for 3 weeks. Then that's when I start having problems. So I will be using my clutch. Hey, one broke on me in there, the other one hasn't. But they are solid stands. They work very well. I got to tighten them up. But you have to service your stands too. Also, that's another pro tip. If you get a speaker stand and you want to keep your speaker stands, make sure you keep the screws and bolts tightened up. You have to keep the stuff maintained so you can give a good event. Now, as you could see that everything was in the front of the video, I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Now, I do want to make a couple things. When the guy last week, he sang Ironic by Alanis Morissette. It surprised me because his friend came up and said, hey, my friend wants to sing Alanis Morissette Ironic. And I was like, Alanis Morissette? Are you sure? And then in my head, automatically I thought, is this a joke? But anyway, I thought I'd let you hear him at 2 pitches of Alanis Morissette. Because 1 minute he's like, singing with this voice. And then he goes with the deep voice. So it's kind of neat. And it scared a couple people in the room. They jumped when he did that. But it was too funny. It was classic. I never have a dull moment. Now, another thing that I wanted to say is if you never, ever done karaoke with anything, do a karaoke event. When you do the karaoke event, you're going to learn 2 things. You're going to learn about music, and you're going to learn about it doesn't matter who sings them. They're going to sing them. Guy or girl, doesn't matter. A lot of guys like to sing girl songs, and a lot of girls like to sing guy songs. That's the way it works. Doing karaoke, it doesn't matter. You throw that person out the window. Weird Al, I love Weird Al because Weird Al comes off with a bunch of stuff. But I do want to say this to you. If you want to know more about Weird Al, check out tomorrow. We're going to do Manic Monday, and it's going to be about Weird Al Yankovic. Because you got to hear what I got to say. I got some really good information about it. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow about Weird Al Yankovic. All right. With that being said, let me go ahead and say this to you, and then we'll go ahead and call it a day. All right. So the .365 quote for the day is listen to people when they're angry, because that is when the real truth comes out. Peace.